We had such a good year in '64 with the Hemi. Between NASCAR and Ford, they got a little excited about it. NASCAR in '65 wouldn't let us run the Hemi, and we was working for Plymouth at that particular time, and they said, okay, you working for us, we're going to put you drag racing.
Built a Barracuda and built all the engines and the transmissions and everything for that, and we went racing all over the country. That's when the drag racing, the pro stocks and things around was getting started good.
Most of the races that we done, they were like match races. They'd bring a local hot dog into a track and match race with just Richard, and that was the big attraction.
Yeah, he draw big crowds because the year before, you know, he had won Daytona, he had won the championship, and he was well known.
Drag racing was really exciting to us for a while because it was something new. Okay, but after we'd done it for a month or two, you know, we said, okay, we really missed going around and around. I mean, we was getting down the racetrack 10 seconds or whatever it was, and the race was over. At the end of the quarter mile, kept trying to get into the corner, you know, wanting to go back up the other side of the strip. And there wasn't a lot of safety at some of these racetracks we run. They had the drag strip, and then they just had a chain link fence. And the people pull their cars up, and the people were sitting on the hoods and cars, and they wasn't, you know, 15 foot away from it.
I mean, we raced at many a place where people would come out on the track, and as they went down through there, the people would spread out, and when the cars went on by, they'd just fall in behind them. It was just a bad situation.
We was down there in Georgia, I believe, and we took off, and the car broke something on the left front, and it veered over into a crowd of people. You know, they come and got me out, and they got the car out, and we didn't know who'd been hurt or nothing about it. So we'd go and load up our car, and then they finally come by and said, one little boy, I don't know, 8 or 10 years old, got killed. And I mean, just, man, you're talking about taking the blood out of your head now. That'll flat do it, you know what I mean?
He came home that night, and he just sat in the chair. He wouldn't talk or anything. And the next day, he just went outside and sat on the grass at the house. And he just sat there. And we didn't bother him because I felt like he just needed time. He was just trying to sort out what kind of tragedy had taken place. To have to say that, you know, you're responsible for somebody else's death, you just never get over stuff like that when it happens. That turned us off from drag racing, I guess. And then it got to be a job. We still had a job to do. We still had to go build another car, go back drag racing, but our heart wasn't in it.